Buy coaching. I'm streaming.
Hey man, do you work a security job where you just kind of sit there and watch YouTube videos and then you get paid? That's kind of like what playing Nasus jungle is about. We're gonna sit here, do nothing, and eventually just win. What a life to live. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle, Bob. I'm gonna be playing Mr. Nasus for the runes, Fleet of Footwork, Triumph, Legend Haste, Cut Down, and then Approach Velocity and Magical Footwear. With Nasus, we stack up this Q. The Q gets bonus damage when you last hit a target with it, and then that just stacks up forever and ever and ever. So, that will be the idea here. Get a bunch of stacks on this bad boy, and then, eventually, we ramp up so much that the enemy can't deal with it. Auto, and Q. Alright, with the jungle, you get more stacks than you do last hitting the minions. So it does happen a little bit faster, if things go right. And what makes Nasus so strong in low elo? 1 is that he's basic, 2, you have that infinite stacking, and 3, the enemy jungler never invades you. Ever. Ever! No, I actually got invaded once. Yeah, once. And then they still messed up and you still won, right? Exactly. Boink. 24 stacks. Good job, Nasus. With Nasus passive here, we get lifesteal, and that's it. That's the whole passive. Thanks for that, Riot Games. Auto Q. We can last at these small wolves with the Q. A little bit of Q. And then the E is going to deal magic damage over time, as well as immediately when you cast it. And then it shreds the enemy's armor by 30%, which is pretty crazy. And Q. 2 points in the Q as we keep clearing. Nasus has one of the slowest clears in the game. Good job, Nasus. But that ain't no problem. We don't gank. We don't do objectives. Shit, we don't do anything. I just kind of show up. I'm just here so I get paid. What has you interested in the job, sir? Money. Sign right here. Oh, no last hit for me. The scuttle has spawned. Alright, Nasus. The Fury's ganking. Oh wait, that's the mid lane. Jax is their jungle. Doke. A little bit of smite. Oh! The jungle pet got another hit. Nah, but when I need the jungle pet to hit, it don't. But when I don't, it do. Nasus messing up his one thing here. Get the last hit with the Q. And we wait. Amazing. This is real gameplay, by the way. Q. To the top, Scuttle. Mr. Jax. Even in CS. What a man. The W will be our final ability. Slowing the enemy. Slowing their attack speed. It slows them by a lot, too. It's actually a form of CC. So I've been playing League Classic too, and then the old Nasus W, that was some real CC. Alright, smite, and job's done. Good job, Nasus. You're the best. And what a jungle path. Wow. Sheen to the top side. We're going to build the Sheen first, and then go into the Protoplasm. The Sheen gives us ability haste, extra damage on our next auto, so it empowers our Q every single time, basically, and it's going to speed up the clear. Very cool, Nasus. Boom. So we're dealing 222 now with that Q. Remember when it was dealing like 80? Pretty good. Alrighty, let's get the last hit here. Steady now. Steady now. Auto. Q. Oh, man, that was exhausting. Oh, I really had to focus for that one. Get the last hit on the wolves. Boom. Dang, my ally's dead. That sucks. Anyways, keep farming. Good job, Nasus. Boom. Level 5, 3 points in the queue. We're not going to hit level 6 anytime soon, but glad to be here. wonder what Jax is up to. He's just farming as well. If the enemy jungler doesn't do ganks, Nasus is pretty strong too. So I guess in lower elo you have that going for you. Oh, Jax is starting the dragon. Am I going to contest? Of course not. Oh, I would never get my hands dirty with such menial matters. Yes, Endo reset. Good job, Nasus. Don't contest the dragon. Don't do scuttle. Don't gank. Don't do anything. Yippee! Kindle Gem to the top side. Woo, baby! This is real gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, real human hours are being spent on this worldwide. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Enemy jungler's dead. Yippee! Alright, we're gonna hit level 6 and then that'll be kinda cool. Will I use it for anything? No. But it will be different. $320 on the queue. Very cool. All in a day's work. 150 stacks so far. 7 minutes in. Just waiting for the Gromp, you know? It's a relaxing time. It's good to play Nasus after you play a real mechanically demanding champ. I've been playing a lot of Nidalee, and I like to lock in a burger after I just spam my keyboard and give myself carpal tunnel. Nasus is a good one to do it. Let's get that last hit. With level 6, we get the ulti. Nasus is a juggernaut jungler, so every level you do get more than the enemy generally does. So we get more HP, armor, magic resist, damage, etc., etc. And all that comes into play with our ulti. Our ulti gives us HP, armor, and magic resist, and a lot of it. 40 armor and MR is crazy. 300 HP, and it deals max health damage around us. Now, on top of that too, you also get a refund on your Q cooldown whenever you use it. So your Q becomes like Earth mode. So you can just Q moving, Q moving, Q moving, and just blast them. So once you get to level 6, you are actually online, and taking fights is reasonable. I'm not going to skip my camps to do it, but listen, it's a possibility. Q's hitting for 300 now. Very cool. The cooldown on it's a lot more reasonable at this stage of the game, too. Boom. 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 All right, I might hit a champion here. I'm ghosting at him, Bob. I'm gonna do it. A little bit of W. A little bit of E, Q. Thank you very much. That's a plus 12 right there, Searches. Don't sue me. I'm flanking, guys. I'm flanking. Honey, I just wanted to call and say hi. I hit a champion. Yeah. Yeah, I'm real nervous about it. W, waiting. Oh, I can't last hit it. Be taking that caster minion. Thank you very much. Let's leave. If I counter jungle, bruh, takes too long. Let's get the hell out of here. Job's done. I got 2 kills. My wife's boyfriend's gonna be so excited to hear about this. To the top side. A giant spell, more HP. That HP will give us clear speed through the jungle. Through the jungle pet as well. Around this time, around like 11 minutes. And that's when Nasus should start coming online. You're gonna hit level 9. Where we'll have the Q maxed, and then more fights that you should be involved in will start happening. You're never, ever, ever going to do them actively, but when they happen, don't think that you shouldn't be involved. You farmed for a reason. For 10 minutes in this game, you should be strong by then, and then you should show up to participate in those fights. You still want to stay steady, farming the camps, and then not wasting time, but just know that when the plays happen, feel free to go to them. Okey-doke. Q. Maxing the W second, more of the slow and attack speed slow. Close. I almost... Oh. W. Q. E, ulti, auto, and eventually here. Q jacks. All right. And W. And Q the jacks. E. And Q the minion. Job's done. Good job, Nasus. See, like, we didn't win, but my Lissandra lost less. Good enough. Dude, I have a shutdown? I was about to say. That thing showed for 1 second. I'm like, are we joking? Are we joking? I've done nothing the entire game. I don't have Ghost or ulti, and my support's not here. We ain't ganking. My blue buff's coming up. Protoplasm. Cloth armor to the top side. We want Boots of Swiftness second. Lucidity boots, whack. Merc treads, but Boots of Swiftness, always good. And then we can complete the Sheen into the Iceborne Gauntlet, giving us damage and tankiness. And then more utility. Protoplasm's so good for us because it gives us HP and then ability haste. The ability haste is obviously more Qs, the HP more clear speed. And then with its passive, the more armor and MR you have, the more bonus heal you get from it whenever you get low. As well as tenacity, movement speed, just everything that a tank wants. And Nasus uses that in such an abusive way. Comboed with our ulti giving us the bonus armor and MR, it's just straight up not balanced, that Protoplasm. We're level 9, so we got that Q max now, very nice. That bad boy's 318 stacks and counting. Through the scuttle. I can't wait to hit a champion. I can't wait. It's gonna be so epic. Dude, what if we went into Walmart and then hit a champion? Dude, that would be crazy. Whoops. Mr. Set. Come on down. W. Prepare to be outplayed, bud. Q, E. Moving. Auto. Q. Okay. Q. A little bit of ulti. Q. Protoplasm keeping us alive there. Run. Q. W. Eventually here. W, Q, E. Q. 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 Get outplayed, bud. Yeah, this champ's real normal, actually. Hey, write down that combo. What the hell was the Nasus combo again, honey? I think he said Q. Yeah, it was Q, I think. Well played, Nasus. Stand there, get hit by everything, win. Good job. And if you ever had a question of what makes Nasus so strong in low elo, it's that. That was just stupid. Champ is just stupid. Did nothing for the entirety of the early game, and I'm that strong. Ugh, a chain vest and then right back to these camps. It's only a bad day if I'm not fishing. Level 11, second point in the ulti. Second point in the ulti, it gives us 55 armor and magic resist now, which is insane. That is so much. More damage on it, and then 450 HP. Bruh. Okie doke. So now we're going to start having more time with the camps being down as we clear them faster and faster with all these stacks in the queue. And that will give us more time for plays as well. Let's go to this one. We get the movement speed from Kled ulti. A little bit of W. Q. And Q. Nice, we last hit it. Plus 12, baby. Q. Q. Haha. Get the Rift Herald. Whoa! W, E, auto, Oh, here it comes. Thank you very much. Outplayed. Yep. Yeah, outplayed, bud. Yep. I play League of Legends. What do I play? Nasus Jungle. He's awesome. Dude, Nasus is awesome. That guy rocks. 450 stacks now. What's crazy about Nasus is that you get to ramp up even faster once you get to this stage of the game. Our Q is such a low cooldown. It's always up. We're always last hitting stuff as we run around. Starts feeling good. Be taking that. Be taking that. I almost have the most CS in the game, too. Playing such a useless piece of shit like this, too, it really shows. Like, what has Jax been up to? You know, 0, 3, and 0. He's had 16 minutes of gameplay, and you haven't achieved nothing? You got 2 dragons. Ask me if I care. Alright, to the bot side. Focus up. Little bit of ghost. Jax is gonna die. W. Q. Ulti. Moving. And Q. That guy's dead. Moving. W onto Ziggs. And Q. E. Q. Q. You're dead. And you can use the bonus CDR on that Q to last hit those minions as well. Getting more and more stacks as you're doing a play. So easy. It's like I'm just A-clicking through the game at this point now. What a stupid champion, man. A blue buff? Don't mind if I do. Boom. Alright, boys. Do we want to do a dragon? Or do we want a random fight again? Let me know. I'll be here. W. Myth me. W. Q. Run! Oh, I might be fine here. Q. Moving. Okay. Get shit on, get shit on. And protoplasm. Fuck. Haha, my ulti was almost up. Alright, too much, too much. I wanted them to start the fight on me, but Set does 600 true damage that I can't avoid. Alright. That was stupid. I wanted to see how much I could do, and, you know, running into them is never the move. If I stood still here, this fight is fine. Here was too far forward. You want the enemy to attack you, but, yeah, too much. Into the Jax show next. This will be our best third item. Enemy has a lot of mixed damage. Nowadays, the enemy will have a lot of mixed damage, too. The mage meta is pretty annoying. Back to the camps. Mr. Chud Nasus. Well, alrighty, almost 600 stacks. Now, one thing with Nasus is that you really spike in the mid game. You fall off in the late game. We're not in the late game until about 26 minutes. But just know that from 18 to 26 minutes, you better fight as much as you can. The enemy starts getting more levels, more gold, more XP, and then more utility over you. So in the mid game, you farm for the early game. If you had any success, you're super ramped up and you gotta spend it in the mid game. And the way we do that is simple. The camps are done faster and we just show up. We just show up and start smacking people. Into the river. Everything's warded. +3. My team's starting Baron, gotcha. So am I. I mean, their Jax is dead. It's fine. Finish the Baron. I have Smite. W. Q. Moving. Okay. It's fine. Smite. Job's done. You fellas want to fight? Of course not.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, nice. I have the Jack Show. HP, armor, magic resist. More armor and magic resist when you're in the fight for longer. Comboing very nicely with our ulti and with the protoplasm. Into the mid lane. They're trying to siege. They're stupid right now. Well, if my team was here, they would all be dead. W. Look at how big that slow is, man. Oh. With Baron, we get the buff to the minion, so obviously we want to push, but... Q. Q. I'm too tanky. W. Q. Q. Hello, friend. Q. W ulti. E. Q. Moving, and back in. Q. 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 Amazing. I'm almost running out of mana, bruh. Boom. My ulti is spent, but my team will continue to push. If I'm on top of my teammates, I have to wait for the enemy to dive, and then I can use my abilities. But you don't want to leave just because you're bored. Wait for the minion wave, stand still, let the enemy attack your allies, then you can play. Don't mind me. You. Nefiri's not going in. I have time to farm. A little bit of sustain too. Well, bunch of mages. We will not be hitting the turrets, huh?
Your team has destroyed the turret.
To the top lane. Huh. W. Q. Take that. Take that. He's just dead. Well, that's about all we got, man. To the dragon. Oh, gulp. I guess I'm walking to the dragon. Damn. This is Dragon Soul for the enemy, so I really don't want them to get it. W. Q. Q. Thanks for playing. I just killed a real human being like that. That's awesome. Like I said, where I've been playing a lot of Nil, it just shows like the mechanics required for a fucking champion. W. Q. Auto. Amazing. Amazing. They just keep coming in one by one. W. Q. Ulti. Moving. Q this guy. Moving. Mr. Ziggs. Mr. Ziggs. W. Q. Enjoy. Jax is fighting the Camille. Don't care. Don't care. I'll be taking the dragon. Well, this is working out fantastically. 700 stacks right now. Boom. Last hit that bad boy. Got so much gold. What do we want to spend it on? It feels wrong to get like... This is so weird. Huh. 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 Frozen Heart. Magic Resist. Okay. Baron's in 1 minute. My team's playing bot side, so I'll just try to group with my team. If I continue to farm everything, it's just a waste of time. These fights are going to happen, and I need to be there. Let's go. W, Q, E, ulti, Q, moving, Q, and Q, W, Q, E. Let's go forward. Finish set. Onto Nefiri. Waiting. In, moving. Try to dodge some skill shots. Onto Ziggs. Oh, we got 2 flashes out of that, I think. And now with Baron coming up, all I gotta do, be there for it. Let's do Gromp and then reset. As Nasus, the mechanics of the fight are easy, as you've heard 1,000 times now. Q, you know. But you need to focus on the direction of the fight and who you're hitting. In this case, the Nefiri's their strongest one, so that's who I really want to start focusing. A little bit of this. To the top side. Oh, my Q does 1,000. Their jungler is showing top lane, so we can just start this, no problem. Q smite. Oh, 1 HP. Thank God. W. Any allies right here? My team is too indecisive. As Nasus, I can just stand still on top of the boys, and that's fine. That's enough. W. Waiting. Let's go forward with this guy. QE, ulti, W. And... oh! Q. 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 Sustain. Forward. Aw. They'll never walk forward. I could just walk into the set's true damage there. It doesn't matter. I'm level 18. I'm too strong. Push. Just ignore these guys. Just walk into them. They can't deal damage to me. Oh, no. What the hell?
Your team has destroyed.
Guys, the way... where's my team? Where is my team? Alright, well, let's go push the next lane, man. I know what I want. Hole breaker. Let me do this myself. Sell this. This.
An ally has been slain.
I'm gonna go top lane. Xerath and Camille are dead, so that slows down the team push. If I go top and I push myself, you know, maybe we make some progress here. We're going into the late game now, and if these pushes fail, the enemy starts catching up. Even though I have super massive lead, I don't get much stronger, the enemy does. That makes the game hard. Jax and Set are mid. It can only be the mages up here. Comes their entire team. If I take the fight in, so bad. Look at minimap, no allies, don't do anything, don't do anything, don't do anything, don't do anything. Jack Set dying. Keep pushing.
Double kill.
3 of them show up here. Only 1. Okay, there's the other one. Eventually, my team will push a lane. Eventually. Stupid dogs, let the wave crash. Ulti, Q. Auto Q. Auto Q. Auto Q. Auto Q. Auto Q. Glad we could get this done. Auto Q. Just kill me, boys. Just take me out. Protoplasm healing. Run. Not today. My teammates have arrived! Never before seen. I'm hitting the turrets, Bob. You know me. Q. Bro. Oh. I'm so dead. I figured I had an ally behind me. I was wrong. Once again, as per usual, I was wrong. Hole breaker, and then, honestly, I want to get a Tiamat item too. Am I tweaking? Iron elixir. The hole breaker gives us extra damage to structures. This is kind of bullshit, but my team sucks, so if it just comes down to me split pushing at the end of the game, that will help. In your games, to play for the team fight, Death's Dance is good. Bloodmail is good. LDR is fine. Mercurials is good. It's probably Dragon Soul for them. Whatever, man. If this goes well, we end the game. One blue buff, please. One red buff, please. Ooh, I should sell my boots for Merc Treads at this stage of the game, since we're going to be so, like, pushed into them. We have to play for pick. It's up to my team to set up. Oh, he's going in. W. Q. Hello, friend. Q. Moving. Q. Q. That guy's dead. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. W. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Waiting. Hit him. Nice. To the turrets, boys! Ugh. Listen, you blue piece of shit. I worked hard for this win, okay? I'll be taking it. Thank you. Q. W. E. Q. Enjoy. Bop, 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 bop. Oh! Nah. GG. That's all it takes, really. That's all it takes. Boom, plus 12. Final score 15, 2, and 9. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Click the join button to support the channel, get access to videos sooner, and buy group coaching. See you in the next one, Bob. If you've been wanting to try coaching but thought it wasn't very affordable, we now have group coaching, which is going to be limited slots, but cheaper than the regular hourly coaching. And it will give you access to a 1-hour session with a group twice a week, so we can hit both time zones. In those sessions, we'll do VOD reviews, questions and answers. We'll have the champ request stream, now exclusive to just the group here. And then sometimes there will be guest challenger players that stop by too. And this will all be in its own Discord, where you get to talk to the other dedicated Bobs that are trying to climb and learn more. Alrighty, see you there.